one of the big matches of East versus West 18, late edition. Alex Kurdecha will face Artyom Morozov. It was supposed to be versus Jerry Cadret, if I'm correct. And then it get cancelled, and then it get changed to Alex Kurdecha. Alex Kurdecha has a tough job. He will face Devin Larratt on left hand, and then Artyom Morozov.
Two easy
on right
fights.
hand. Two easy fights. You heard it first. Giannis says 2 easy fights. Thank you guys for watching. Stay strong. Love Armwrestling. What do you think? Who's the favorite in that one? Is it Alex or?
If we look, but it's of course situation is different and athletes are different. But if you look back, Morozov lost against Georgi Tsvetkov. Alex Kurdecha won against Georgi Tsvetkov. That's it.
We ignore everything that happened there.
We don't remember that. Georgi was almost dying and couldn't walk, and then he was lucky that doctors were able to save his leg after that weekend. And we also forgot that Morozov was maybe like 10-15 kilograms lighter.
He was just on soup
and couldn't eat even decent food.
No pancakes, just soup.
Exactly. So, but with all that, of course, it's potentially great fight. We very well remember how left hand fight went, and it was absolute war, and one of best fights for super heavyweights. And I hope to see at least something similar. Why not? As always, who's favorite? After I saw Morozov against Vitaly Letin, it seems like that he is in next level, or he's improving and better. Alex is big. Alex is strong, but there are fights where he's very impressive, and there are fights where I think he's showing some skills or some shape, which, in my understanding, is not or are not close to his best. So why it is, I don't know, but there are times when I expect that he will do better by watching what he has done before.
Yeah.
So it's quite unpredictable what will happen on table, but with what I saw in the last few fights, I think Morozov should be favorite. How it will be, I don't know.
Where do you think it's going to go? Is it going to go inside, outside?
We were talking before, or last time, when Morozov pulled against Alex Kurdecha, that it's all about hand, it's all about control, and then we saw that Alex is going for flop with press, and it's same when Morozov and Letin were pulling. Also, Morozov was holding without a hand, without a wrist. They both are improving stylistically. They both are improving in moves, in things they can do on table, and that's always making fights more interesting, because they are both good top rollers and they are both fighting good for hand. But right now we see that they both have some other weapons as well. Is some of them strong enough to beat opponent without a hand, without a wrist in the first few rounds? Most likely not. If it goes around 3, 4 and so, definitely. Longer it goes, it's much more chance that someone will win also without a hand, without a wrist, and then just by pressing or inside. Don't think it will be some first option for any of them.
No, I don't think so too.
Yeah,
I think they're both going to go outside.
Yeah, but it's so inside could happen if both are interested in going inside. Yeah. Maybe if someone is strong enough to hook his opponent, but I don't think it will be definitely.
I feel like they're both going to go.
For beginning, both will go. For top roll, it will be straps, and someone will be with more control, other without so good control, but still they will fight for this position for control.
I think it's first time for Morozov he makes the trip overseas for any big competition. So it's going to be like already Kazakhstan with the rest of Europe, there's a big time difference already. And that's going to be even bigger.
Probably it's first time Morozov in USA.
Yeah,
could be so.
Probably.
He has been many times in Europe, because he's from Asia, Dubai, but it's But they both travel for.
And for big guys, I don't
overseas.
think it's so easy. I don't think it's so easy. For
What's the big difference between big guys and small guys? What's the difference?
No
with
difference.
traveling, with acclimatization or adaptation should be similar. It's individual probably, more individual than there are many.
Well, of course, yeah.
There are
yeah,
many
yeah.
super heavyweights who handle it quite well or very well, and you don't see
It's just
much difference.
Always, I think the first time when you go and the time difference hits you and you kind of don't expect it, it's kind of weird. So I just think like, how will it affect them? Probably they will stay there long enough where it's non-issue. But even though like traveling so far is always difficult.
They both are young guys who are going good after some night party.
I'm just trying to find some edge for Alex.
Yeah,
You know?
if if you are in my age and you're not sleeping one night and next day you have to do something and it's like party, next day you are done. When you are in your 20s, or it's fine. And for Morozov, it's just like after a little party and he's ready to go.
Probably.
Maybe he looks even
hangover.
like he could be some good experience in some securities and working all the night long near some disco pub and as a doorman. So maybe he's used to not sleep weekends and nights. Just joking.
Probably that's still true.
Yeah. But it is younger you are, and
of course,
it makes less difference for you. And of course, people who have very strict regime, sleeping well, for them it could be harder.
Yeah, I'm thinking how will the whole thing? Alex is going to pull Devon, and he's going to pull him first, and then they're going to pull with Morozov. How will that affect him? Because like with Devon, you never know. It could be between 40 and 1 hour long match. 40 minutes is like Devon can make it that long if he wants to, and then
Yeah, and the question how big break between, but definitely it will take something out of you, and generally it's like even if you are not maybe working with that arm or hand, still it's you can try, or everyone can try that to do some general training and have some hour or two rest and then do table time.
Yeah.
Still, generally, your central nervous system will be not as sharp and as fresh. Maybe. If it's quick, sometimes it could help. It's like there are many sprinters, there are many athletes who do some general exercise. If we talk about arm wrestling, it could be maybe beneficial, and you have to test it that competition morning, and you go and do some 3 sets of squat, like close
Never
to
happens.
90. I have tried.
Complete bullshit. Yeah, and stuff.
90% close to your max. Just a few sets for your central nervous system to turn. But it should be short, or some jumps, or some plyometrics.
Yeah.
Sprinters sometimes do. Ben Johnson was famous with doing some bench in a competition morning.
I think like even like let's say like ice hockey players, they will have a practice in the morning even if they play the game later, right? So they will always do it, and it's just it's a weird thing sometimes to see. The only guy that I saw like where I thought he will like Dadikian. Remember Dadikian pulled Prudnik in a tough match and then comes back and looks so great versus Irakli. And I thought watching that, I thought like, oh, he lost because he was so exhausted pulling versus Prudnik, and then he went back and pulled Irakli.
What about so it's good example. What about same scenario with Mindaugas and myself? And
but
after
he's
that,
GOAT. But he's the GOAT.
After that, easy day against
some old
Hunter.
Latvian puller. Okay.
After that,
that is true. Yeah. And he was breathing really heavy, right? He was breathing really heavy. Yeah.
So it's
probably we're wrong.
If you are in good general shape,
you should be fine.
Yeah, and for Alex, we can always talk about also this mental aspect. If you do great in a first fight, you win. You show your best.
High. Yeah.
Mentally, maybe you are even better, and in your self-belief, everything. Sometimes we could change it opposite. You are losing. You are not doing that great. It could also play opposite, and you right now you are in a kind of edge of everything, and you are maybe able to even focus more and then do better at second. Who knows? It's good how you turn it, how you use it. So in both ways, it could be beneficial. But generally, of course, if we talk about central nervous system, anything you do before, if it's too much, it's too much.
Overstimulation is never good, and it's also it comes down like sometimes you will the big relief when you like coming into competition, everything's heightened. You're already central nervous system is active, and then you let's say you win, and everything comes down, right? And it's very hard to pick it back up. It's very hard to pick it back up.
And I don't know, but I think Alex probably focus on his first fight with Devon even more than Morozov.
Probably.
So of course he takes this serious and fight with Morozov is big. It's a big fight. It's
yeah.
It's like two I would say elite guys in the super heavyweights face each other. Great fight, but definitely his fight with Devon is
for sure.
And anyway, if he will do good, it will be like a relief, and then the second will be like, okay, nobody will have a fun.
Yeah.
But
It's a good match. It's a really good match. It's hard to predict because I think both guys could be very similar, and it will come down to many things. But like the first time they had left-hand match, it was a great match. It was back and forth. What it was like 4-2, something like this.
Yeah.
4-2, and we also saw press from Morozov that we never saw before. Then the match with Alex was supposed to happen last year. Then it got cancelled. Kamil took his place. Alex got injured, I think, in pronator, and now it's back on. I'm very interested in this one. Also, Alex hasn't pulled much with right arm since, right?
He did.
Or did
what
he?
was his? We can check.
Probably.
Guys will write in comment what we are already.
Yeah. Anyway, big match. East versus West 18, Chicago, in a few days.
3 days.
3 days. Let's go. Stay strong.
And I love arm wrestling.